Hello. How you doing? Okay? You here for me?
I believe so. The description.
Yeah, I can only apologise.
You're right, bud.
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Yeah, do you guys...
Where are you from?
Pardon?
Where's your accent from?
I'll let you guess that one. Do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Sorry?
Identify yourself, please.
I'm PC Scotty from Charing Cross Police Station.
Alright.
375,
And yourself, please, miss?
1859 Alpha Whiskey.
And your name, if you don't mind?
My name is on my name badge here. So
How do you pronounce that?
You've been in the
Wallows.
passport office.
How do you pronounce that?
You've been in the passport office.
Wallows.
Why don't you tell us
I've not been in the passport office, no. No, I've not been in it at all. I've been walking on the pavement round outside, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And what are you up to?
What's it look like?
Welcome to Victoria, central London, and right now the air is electric. Blue lights roll in, and two officers step up to a lone cameraman who hasn't budged an inch. Watch the frame. The auditor makes the first move, politely seizing control. Identify yourselves, please. PC Scotty obliges. That tiny pivot matters. Authority just shifted. The posture, the tone, the cadence. Calm from the lens, cautious from the badges. This is not a scuffle. It's a chess opening. The board is public pavement, the piece in play is the law, and our auditor has just taken the center squares.
You tell me.
Well, I've got a camera in my hand and I'm recording, so I'm making a video.
Okay. What's your video about that you
Just the local area. Matters of public interest. I've seen the passport office. Thought that's taxpayer funded, so I'll have a look around and film it from the public pavement.
So you're just one of those auditors?
You could call it that, yeah, pretty much. But as I say, I've not been inside the building. The guy came out saying that was infringing people's rights, but as you say, like, there's no expectation of privacy in public, so I don't really see what the problem is. That guy told me to fuck off, and then he told me to bugger off when I asked him to repeat it.
Lovely manners.
Facts hit the table. He hasn't entered the building. He's on public pavement. He's filming a taxpayer-funded site. Matters of public interest. Note the officers' micro-pauses. They're running legal diagnostics in real time. The auditor stacks precedents with plain language, not grandstanding, just brick-by-brick clarity. The power of this moment lies in the contrast. Emotion got the call started. Procedure is now steering the car. Suspicion meets specificity, and suspicion blinks first.
What?
Lovely man.
Yeah, no, and I've been perfectly civil. I tried having a conversation with the guy that came out and said he was going to call you guys, but he didn't want to have that. He's like, no, I'm going to phone the police. So that's fine, I'll wait.
Obviously, from our point of view, is we've got a call, we've got to check on it.
Yeah, they shouldn't have called though in the first place, you know. Because I told them as well, I said, I'm not going into the building. Like, I openly said that.
Obviously, we've got to take stuff seriously and check it. I think
do your thing, look.
What's your name?
I'm not going to give you that.
You don't have to tell me, I'm just asking. So.
Normally, see, you've been very civil. Normally I'd say my first name's Nunya and my surname's Business, but I'm not going to be so rude.
My uncle does that. Whereabouts in Scotland you from?
I can't tell you that, no.
I'm from Dundee.
Where?
I'm from Dundee.
Dundee, a Dundonian, yeah. Right, okay. I've never been to Dundee.
Nah,
never been.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a nice place though.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you have come from Charing Cross to here?
Yeah,
or were you
just Charing Cross, mate.
Right, okay.
Now the soft probe. What's your name? Where you from? The auditor sidesteps without hostility, keeps it light, even humorous, refusing to be led off the legal road into personal trivia. Watch the tempo. He answers the questions he's actually required to answer and nothing else, while the officers test for inconsistencies. There are none. This is what composure looks like. Tension handled, not inflamed. The audience feels it. Confidence that doesn't spike, it holds.
Only one way around it now, to be fair.
Pardon?
The only one really around it now, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare driving about here as well. Luckily you got the lights.
It can be. What about you? You here for the day or you just for a few days?
No, do you know what it is? Like, are you talking about like while I'm in London?
Yeah,
or
just on holiday,
no,
from here, staying?
I won't really answer that question either, I'm afraid, sorry.
You don't have to, mate, I'm just making conversation.
No, I understand, that's fine.
But you're well within your rights and don't want to answer, that's your
yeah, of course. You know, I'm just hoping that you guys just explain to them that obviously I've been on the pavement the whole time I'm not doing anything wrong, and if they left me on with it, I'd have been done. This is the problem, is when people come up and start giving you a bit of aggro.
Yeah, no, I get that, mate.
He was saying about the windows, and I says, but like, you've got dash cams and things like that, so...
And to be fair, you can't really see it none of it.
Round the front ones you can see in a little bit, but the onus is on them to make it private if they want it private, you know. And as I say, I didn't go into the building. I know it's appointment only, but yeah.
Is there a reason why you don't want to provide your details?
Am I legally obliged to provide my details?
No.
Then, no. Unless I was legally obliged, then I would obviously have to supply them, but...
The debate sharpens. He lays out the core principle: no expectation of privacy in public. He points to dash cams and CCTV, the everyday surveillance everyone ignores until a citizen holds a camera too. It's a clean mirror held up to policy. Crucially, he states intent: no entry into the building, no interference with operations. The takeaway is surgical. If privacy is truly required, they must make it private. It's not swagger, it's structure. The officers hear it, and the needle begins to move.
I've not done nothing wrong, and... Pardon?
Not saying you have,
yeah,
just checking in.
So as I say, just... If that's the case, there's nothing really untoward going on, so...
Okay, that's fine then. But obviously you understand why people get a bit concerned.
Yeah, but like, no, like, I get it, but see if they engaged in a conversation with me like you guys have done, then I could allay those suspicions and sort of have a normal conversation and say, listen, I'm on the pavement, I did tell them I wasn't going into the building, and it's a public place and there's not much really they can do about it, and if they want to keep the insides private, the onus is on them to do that, but as I say, so I'm not going into the building, you know, so,
Here comes the crux: identity request versus legal obligation. The auditor asks the only question that matters: am I legally required? When the answer isn't a firm yes, he declines. No hostility, no grand gesture, just boundary keeping with the steadiness of a metronome. This is the clip that teaches countless viewers the difference between courtesy and compulsion, and how to tell them apart when the pressure is on.
And to be perfectly frank, if they just ignore, I went to Charing Cross police station, audited that, and you guys just left me alone and just let me go on with it, and that was it. It was just the way it should be done, and it would save them a bit of a headache.
That's fine, no worries.
I've just got one last thing. I don't know if you know what's coming. Your cameras, are they switched on?
Yeah, my cameras are switched on.
Ah, did you tell me?
The big red flashing thing.
Yeah, I know. I hear that a lot, but you know it's part of your policy to tell me that you're recording.
Alright, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, just for future reference, guys, because it is very important that you do that, please.
No bother, mate. You have a good day.
Yeah, likewise. Bye-bye. So, back to it. Sorry, mate. Get your way. Back to it.
The temperature drops. You can hear it in their voices. The officers recognize there's no offense here, and the conversation shifts to how things escalate when communication breaks down. The auditor underscores it: talk first, don't panic, and the camera problem dissolves into what it always was: a lawful act in a public place. This is the reconciliation beat: suspicion converted into understanding without anyone losing face.
Back to the filming. So these guys here have had an education today, guys. Oh, they've learned a valuable lesson about infringing on people's rights and unnecessarily wasting police resources for something that's...
A final, precise note: body-worn video policy. The auditor asks if the cameras are recording and reminds them: you must tell the public when you're filming. It's not a gotcha. It's professional housekeeping. The officer acknowledges it. That's the educational payoff: respectful, specific, and undeniably correct. Viewers don't just watch a win. They learn the clause that sealed it.
The lady clearly wasn't happy. She had a face like thunder, but the guy was decent enough. And you could see he was trying to warm me up just to try to get some details out of me, but it's just not going to work. And yeah, I've learned a valuable lesson. Simple camera, a simple man. Simple being the key word. The big old building, guys.
They ask him what he's doing here. Hey, how can you record on the Google?
Because I want to.
What's the reason for recording the Google?
Because I want to. Like it or not, it's a public place. What's it got to do with you? Yeah, and they jogged right on, didn't they? Just like you did. You know? There's nothing you can do about it. Trying to infringe on people's rights, man. They're a joke. I wonder if he stops every car with a dash cam, asking them why they're recording. Do you know what I mean?
Resolution and reflection. The police depart. The camera remains. The auditor raps with a clear moral. Simple rights, simply asserted, prevents simple overreach. He calls out the overreaction inside, not with rage, but with receipts, the entire encounter documented, paced, and explained. The last frames don't gloat, they clarify. That's the lasting power of this audit. Tension turned into teaching, confrontation into case study, and a public pavement into a masterclass in composure under color of law.